Alright, so guys, here we are, hole number 8 here. Now typically what I'm going to do is try to land on this front, and you can see I'm putting on a Titan ball, and that's so I can focus on perfect ball. So I won't have to go quite as much power. So I really don't know how much to use, but I'm going to use maybe about half power, a little bit of curl. I think it's something along the lines of this. And again, as I mentioned, perfect ball is going to be a premium with Big Topper. Looks like I missed it, and I would imagine this might leak a little too much, but let's just see. It's going to be close on that left. Not enough power and just in the rough. So it looks like I needed just a touch more power. Keep in mind, let's say I had a 5 wind and not a 2.7. Maybe that was enough. So my wind was small, and it was an influence as to why it came up short. Also, getting that perfect ball there was very important with the Big Topper. It doesn't have a lot of accuracy. So if you're not exact, this gap right here is pretty narrow. I'd say, we can count grids. It looks like about 8-10 yards. There's about 5 rings, or there's about 5 yards of air loss in one ring of a Big Topper. So a 1-ring pull is going to cost you 5 yards. So let's say I great balled it to the right. That's going to be 10 yards to the right. It might have just crept into the rough on the other side. So it's not a huge window there that you have to be able to thread this up through here. You can see my opponent actually did pull it off. But granted, being in the rough isn't necessarily a death sentence. We could still make this. So let's say we were in the fairway, it would be like a guarantee. But all this is going to do, you're not going to even have to play this outside the hole at all. There's essentially no wind. All you got to do is catch that perfect ball, and that's it. And I'm early on my timing, so it's going to miss off to the right here. But as I mentioned, perfect ball, we're going to be good to go. You'll want to avoid trying to keep it too short here. I'd recommend giving it just a little bit more momentum. You can see, especially with the down and 1, this is going to be a hard pitch for my opponent to make. Now, he does have the bonus of this being a dead straight wind, which may help him. And let's just see if this does go in. I think it could. And sure enough, there it is. So, as I mentioned, there is some advantages to keeping it in the fairway. Just getting that perfect ball. Even a great ball maybe catches the edge. So, especially if you have high accuracy. But what I would recommend is trying to get the perfect amount of power to get it up there pin high. So that way, in the event that you don't want to leave yourself a pitch like that. Because if you have to rely on that come, weekend rounds, maybe great ball right, great ball left, costs you the shot. And you really want to make sure that you can hone in and guarantee that eagle come weekend round. So getting that up there to the green so you're on for a putt is going to be typically what you want to be shooting for is, correct amount of power there. So keep all that in mind. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on 9.